Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, another petrified fish to check out. This one's going to look a little familiar because, well, obviously it's a fixed blade version of a very popular uh, folder that Nashorn Knives did for petrified fish. Of course, that is the Beluga. This is the Beluga fixed blade. It's officially the PFP01F. Now, I've kind of heard it called the Beluga 2. Haven't really seen it referred to that way by petrified fish. But hey, it's all good. But the one thing I like about petrified fish and their fixed blades, now, again, I don't do a whole lot with fixed blades, but what I do appreciate about petrified fish and theirs is they give you carry options. Obviously, you've got this, Kydex style sheath. You've got the soft loops here for more of a scout carry, but they do include a belt carry clip as well. I mean, all the hardware, of course, is there too. But that's what I've seen from petrified fish and their fixed blades. They give you options. And I really think that's cool because, not everybody likes to carry a fixed blade the same way. But like I said, you've got this Kydex style sheath. You've got that's a nice snap. Well, there's a little bit of rattle, nothing much. The retention is fantastic on it. Get that snap one more time. Very positive lock on this. And of course, you got the little ramp there to help push it off. But yes, indeed, there is your Beluga fixed blade. Obviously, as you can see, this one is in the Damascus. Petrified fish does like their Damascus too. I love their micarta. But anyway, sorry, I got a little lost there for a minute. But yeah, this one is in Damascus. Now, they do have options other than the Damascus. They do have the micarta and they do have G10 as well. Now, there is a slight difference. There is an older version of the Beluga fixed blade, and this is the newer version of the Beluga fixed blade. The old fixed blade had 4 pockets in, cut out for weight retention. This one only has 3. You've got one here, and one here. The old version had one here. This one does not. So they've changed it up a little bit, got it weighted a little bit different. But I mean, it's a Beluga. It looks exactly like the Beluga, only it's in a fixed blade version. So very cool. N690 blade. There you go, petrified fish. There's your Nashorn Knives logo. There's some stuff written on there. There you go, N690 PFP01F. You've got a nice fuller going on here. You do have some jimping up there, and it is done, I pretty much like the way petrified fish does their jimping too, because it's small jimping, but it's effective, man. That thing, it is gripping my thumb. You can see my nails white there because I'm trying to get it to slide, and it won't. Now, yeah, that dug into my finger because I was forcing it down. But no, it's very good jimping and very well done. So let's get some specs going on here. Little over 8 inches. You're looking at about 8 1/4. Your handle is going to be roughly probably 4 5/8. It's in between 1/2 and 3/4. And then your blade length, you're coming in kind of just shy of 3 1/2. And then your cutting edge is going to be more like right about 3 1/2. Your grip length, go from there to there, pretty much 4 1/8, just over 4 inches. As you can see, I have really a lot of space left over. And I say that in a good way because those of you with larger hands should fit very well. Got a nice choil going on there. Absolutely comes out past the plunge. Like the finish. Nice. Very nice. Now let's see here. Well, we'll just give you, I know it's a fixed blade, but we'll give you some folder comparisons. Because like I said, I don't do a whole lot with fixed blades. But as you can see, a little bit longer than the PM2. And of course, It's going to be a lot bigger than the bug out, just because it is. But let's get a weight on it. Let's do it with and without. Well, we'll do it without since we have it off. What's our overall weight? Well, we'll start in grams for our friends across the pond. 193 or 6.8 ounces. So it's a good stocky knife. Full tang, of course, with hollowed out. 8.6 with the sheath. Yep, 8.6 with this sheath. So definitely a solid knife. Now, overall, what are we looking at as far as width? Handle width, yeah, we're probably about 5/8, a little over a half. I'm getting about 5/8 as far as width on the handle. Now, for me, that's where I come into an issue with a lot of the larger fixed blades. Is it just, I have, you know, my hand is right on the, I call it medium large, because when I look at glove sizes, my hand is like right on the line from medium to large. So that's where I get a lot of his handles just being a little bit thicker than I would like them. This one, pardon me, is right on the edge. It actually feels pretty darn good in hand. It's not too thick, but I wouldn't mind if it was just a little bit thinner. Now, you do got some contouring going on. You definitely have a lanyard hole going on in that Damascus. Your screws are inset very well. Overall fit and finish on this knife, really good. Really good. Everything is chamfered off very nicely. Nothing is sharp or pokey where it shouldn't be, and is very much so where it should be. So, I was really interested in checking this out because, well, I just wanted to see, and yeah, it's a Beluga in a fixed blade version. Absolutely 100%. Really no real modifications, maybe a little bit to the handle. But other than that, it looks like a Beluga when it's open. Minus a flipper or anything like that, of course. Come on now. But overall, it's a really nice fixed blade. N690 steel. Now, the Damascus are running about $104. The micarta versions are right around $93, and then the G10 versions are sitting about $90, and that's for the newer models. If you go check out the link that I put down in the description, they have the older versions as well, but they have all the newer versions. This is the only Damascus. This is orange Damascus. This is the only one of the Damascus versions that I saw. They've got a couple of micarta. I think it's blue and green. And then a couple of G10 options in the newer one. And what is it? Black and something else. I can't remember right off the top of my head. But overall, a really nice fixed blade. I know the Beluga, it was a very popular petrified fish model, and rightly so. It was a good, hefty, folder. Well, they're giving you that in a solid fixed blade model now, which is pretty cool. And like I said, carry options, I love it. I love that they give you the different carry options for it. So, thanks again to our good friends at Petrified Fish for sending this one out to take a look at. It'll get given away sometime, somewhere. SKL might do a random one. Who knows? We get crazy sometimes, but we have a lot of fun doing it, and that's the main part. So, really appreciate you guys stopping by today and checking out the Beluga fixed blade from Petrified Fish with me. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. I love talking to you. Till next time, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.